The Kenyan Civil Aviation Authority has added travelers from 5 more countries to its 14-day mandatory quarantine list. Travelers coming in from Thailand, Kuwait, the Czech Republic, Brunei and Pakistan will now be required to quarantine for 2 weeks at their own cost upon arrival.
Travelers from Pakistan, a country that borders India, whose travelers have been banned as their country struggled with a devastating second wave of the virus. The notice, which took effect on May 8th, requires travelers to have negative PCR-based COVID-19 test results, which will only be valid for 96 hours from when conducted. Travelers should also not display any flu-like symptoms upon arrival. Evidence of the quarantine location booking should also be approved 24 hours before boarding. The KCAA requires all those arriving from the United Kingdom to have a valid COVID-19 vaccination certificate as well as a negative PCR test on arrival and must also self-isolate for 7 days. All United Kingdom citizens and residents travelling to Kenya from the UK, irrespective of their route of travel to Kenya, and who do not have a valid COVID-19 PCR test, will be subject to 14 days mandatory quarantine on arrival at a government facility at their own cost. The Kenyan government was under criticism lately for allowing travelers from India into the country without requiring them to quarantine, despite the ongoing record number of infections and deaths reported by the South Asian country. At least 10 cases of the Indian variant of COVID-19 were recorded in the country in the past week, as more suspected cases are being investigated. The Ministry of Health reported that 365 more people had tested positive as of yesterday, bringing the total number of infections in the country to 163,976.